Hello, brethren. Yep, we're in Shetland, as you know. I'm running out of power desperately, and I can't make too many videos. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I keep on trying to get some solar, but there's just no way. It's just too dark. I've never had this before. And usually the slightest amount of light gives me a little bit by the end of the day, but we're really struggling now. So I can't carry on making videos and sending them off and hoping to keep on going because we're running desperately. There's nowhere to go for any more power. If I'd changed from solar to wind power, I could have been selling electric to up here. With all the wind we've got, I could be selling electric to National Grid. Anyway, there's nothing here. It's, the island I'm on now is Unst, and this island is the last inhabited island north in the British Isles. So when I finally get to the end of the road here, we'll have achieved what we want to achieve, and we'll have gone from one end of the British Isles to the very top of the British Isles that is actually inhabited. I'll give you a little picture though of a little thing I found in the middle of nowhere. Right, this is the White Wife. Okay. Story being, she'd had an argument with her husband, and she went off and drowned herself in a nearby lake. Well, there's the car. There has to be one. You might not need to see another one all day long, but there has to be a car. There we go. We've got it over with anyway. We'll calm down now. We'll go back to our story. Yeah, the White Wife of Waterwoodley. I can't say half these names, but never mind, we ain't really bothered now. She had an argument with her husband at the time and decided she'd go off into the nearby lake, just actually not far behind her, but you just can't quite see it. We're just in the middle of the hollow. And she decided to drown herself. She should have taken the skillet and banged the bugger over his head, shouldn't she? A bit radical. Anyway, she appears at the lakeside looking for her son, apparently. So there's a little story for today. Yeah, I just thought, just a quick video, just this little village. If you notice that, absolutely all the houses in the whole are all absolutely identical, all timber framed houses. The outside is just cosmetic, basically. They're all done as pebble dash, as far as I can tell. Some are done as timber covered ones. There's some of them too. But not on this particular run of houses. But yeah, straight lights. It's all new. But notice no solar panels. There ain't no use for any solar panels up here. Windmills, yes. Solar panels, no. Now just a quick one. This town is, this is terrible, Baltard Sound. Right, all these houses in this village, well, we're going to call it a village, no, are we? Is it a town? I don't know, it ain't many houses, but never mind. It's all like timber framing, like Scandinavia, little low bungalow type things. Very timber frame construction, all the same, as you can see. And there's even, they've got their own sports centre, swimming pool and everything. There is apparently a hotel, even though I can't actually spot it because, well, who knows. But there you go, it's just an interesting little view. There isn't many places I've come across inhabited, so just a little view of I don't know, town, village, something in Unst. There you go. You see, if you get careless in this country, in this island, if you don't put your ground anchor out at night time and you leave it in a car park like that exposed, wind picks it up and puts it on its roof. You know, the weirdest things keep on popping up out the landscape. I don't quite know what this is. Some bit of ward off evil spirits or something. Something Nordic maybe. Who knows? Now I just thought I'd give you, I'm not at the top of this hill, but I'll give you a little view down towards, do you remember the white lady thing, the white wife? That's the lake down there. And it gives you a bit of extreme of what, it's absolutely beautiful in the fact that the extremes. If you look across there, there's 1, 2, 3 broken down habitations people have been living in at some point in time. You can see the fields and everything quite still grassy. I don't know how long people have been gone. There's another one right in front of me. You can see that pile of stone there. That's another one. I am pointing in the right direction. I've come up through 2 or 3. Believe it or not, there's a car coming. Well, we don't believe it or not, because we know there's going to be a car coming as soon as this video starts. I've been through a few. You can see down there, there's the rest of the islands still, the Shetland, the main island, and we've come up through, let me try and think, the Yell, then the next island, we'll wait for him to finish, thank you. The next island, well, it isn't actually an island, it's still attached to this one, is Gutte, no, not Gutte, Gutscha, right, and then attached to it is, well, I suppose this is really is the main island, the 2 of them I would think, which is Unst, right, I've managed to spit that out. But you know, they ought to send the British Army up here, you know. We could, you know, when I'm Prime Minister, I know we're about to change Prime Ministers. I think you're about to change Prime Ministers down there, in the south somewhere. But when I'm Prime Minister, we'll have the British Army training on these lumpy bits. And they can bring the Bergens and they can go up and down. It will save a fortune. Because they don't need to be in Cornwall, they can come up here, and then we can save a fortune on sunblock and water, because there's plenty of both up here. And I hear you've got a drought down there. Well, we just need a big tap on Shetland and we can give you as much water as we want. Aye, new commodity of Shetland, water. There's plenty of it here. You won't have to step off the road, you're into your neck. In the tundra. Just a little view of one of the abandoned buildings. I mean, there's loads of them. This is in pretty good nick compared to a lot of them. A lot of them just piles of rubble now and there's nothing left of them. But it gives you an idea. I mean, Shetland, it's one thing coming here, but to actually live here, you'd have to be a hell of a hard person to stick it out here with all the wind and the elements. And God, the Vikings, why? I mean, I know Shetland was a staging ground for them to move on, but and I know Norway's harsh, but Shetland, it is a harsh. It's for hard men. There's no doubt about it. To live out here, you need something else. Yeah, just a quick little view here. It doesn't change, it's the same view every time. It's just a different place, but it's just the same. You say there ain't any habitation, there's only, all you can see is a fence, an endless fence that goes on forever. I'll be honest, there is sheep there though this time. Well, there's 2 of them. That's better than the other day. But I just wanted to show you these things. Right, this pole here, right, and go up, and you see the 2 little red, well, I presume it's red, it might come out black because it's that dull and dark here. These 2 markers at the top of these things, and every about 100 yards you get another one. So the snow ploughs in winter, that's about 12 foot high, is that thing. 2 metres at least, oh, way over 2 metres, 2.5 metres. That's 2.5 metres to the top of there. Gives you some sort of scale of, you see these are used for, in the depths of winter when the snow's on the ground, so the ploughs can actually find the road. Yeah, gives you a kind of idea, doesn't it? Now then, the lads are just finishing this little job for me. They're just putting the finishing touches to me Ferry Home. You can see she's looking rather nice, clinker built. I think I'm on stroke. I think they put me on stroke for you rowers out there. Yeah. Well, we'll have a little look around and we'll go and have a look at the longhouse. So yeah, just another little view there. So my oar, I'm stroke. So you see that last oar on that side? Well, the opposite one on this side is where I am on stroke. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of a insight into my position aboard this boat. That's where I'll be. There's a stern and the troll house. Yeah. Yeah. A Viking Longhouse. We'll have a look inside in a little while. Now, for all you kids out there, I've got to be a bit careful. Because you see, this is where trolls live. Trolls live in Shetland. So I might just have mistaken this for a troll house. We'll see. Yeah, if you look there in the middle, that is a fire pit. And up on the roof, there's the ventilation for the fire. Now, it's covered ventilation. If you noticed outside, I'll give you a shot of this roof. It's beautiful, and the beams and everything. Really, really quite nice work. Maybe in the Johnny, yeah. Right, okay. Let's get back to where we were. So yeah, we're on about this fireplace. And if you notice outside, it's completely covered. You can't, there is ventilation for the smoke to get out. But when you look from the outside in, you can't see any sign of where a chimney is. So the Viking Longhouse, or as far as your kids are concerned, it's a place where the trolls live. I'll have a little further look around. Now I've come to a heritage museum. I'll keep my voice down. And I won't be filming for very long, so I'm frightened to death about losing power. So I'm just going to use the handheld. We might have to cannibalise the electric from the binnacle before we finished. This is a little well, mock-up of home life in a croft on Shetland. I'll swing round to this side. We got the old fire there with the cooking implements on there. Table, sideboard, bureau. Some things on that sideboard I don't recognise. There you go. I love this little picture here of the crofter sat in by his fire, and simple life, eh? Looks like a spinning wheel down there. Might be completely wrong. Don't think it is. Well, it's a genuine black and white picture of its time. There's more, but where do I start? Yeah, just another quick little mock-up of various things. There's, well, I can see butter churn on the bottom there, and I don't know, but they're grinding oats, corn, whatever, there, old hand mill. Not quite sure, can you see? Cheeses, peat cutting. I'm just off the top of my head here as I glance round. Dairy. And then round here some interesting little ones. There's the women. It says Shetland oats and ploughing. I can't get too far in there, but yeah, just a nice little interesting shot. And the old barrels and bits and pieces. Some of the old implements. Sheep farming. Now there's an interesting. Now then, what exactly is that? That piece of wood that goes around their necks. You must have been able to read all that by the time I move away. Yeah, some of the implements are spinning and a loom on that side. Making one. So the sheep were a very important part of Shetland, obviously. And also this stuff. Lace work that's extremely fine. All right in there. I'll have to go round. Just a little bit of a scenes here of the Lighthouse at the Rock at the Inn. I'll try and focus it on it for a little while, and then you can probably stop the shot, zoom in, and have a read for yourself. These are two of the lifeboat keepers. Interesting, this little log, I think the last one on there is 19. Whoa. Right up to quite recent times.